Hi guys, so I'm actually going to do a review for you today. It's been an extremely long time since I've done one. I believe the last time I actually did a video review was for The Diviners by Libba Bray, so that means it must be about November last year since my last review. And I'm kind of out of practice, so you'll have to bear with me. And my review is going to be on Dare You To by Katie McGarry. And this is an ARC copy. There is a blurb, so I'll read that to you guys. I dare you. If anyone knew the truth about Beth Risk's home life, they'd send her mother to jail and 17-year-old Beth who knows where. So she protects her mum at all costs until the day her uncle swoops in and Beth finds herself starting over at a school where no one understands her, except for the one guy who shouldn't get her but does. Ryan Stone is the town golden boy, a popular jock with secrets he can't tell anyone, not even the friends he shares everything with, including constant dares to do crazy things. The craziest? Asking out the skater girl who couldn't be less interested in him, but what begins as a dare becomes an intense attraction. Suddenly the boy with the flawless image is risking everything for the girl he loves, and the girl who won't let anyone get too close is daring herself to want it all. So, you may be thinking, since you haven't done a video review for so long, why have you decided to do one on Dare You To? Well, the answer to that is I've just finished reading this at the time of this review, finished reading this yesterday, and I loved it so much, and I thought I did a review for Pushing the Limits, so I should really do a review for Dare You To. And like I said, I absolutely love this. In Pushing the Limits, which as you guys know, last year it was one of my anticipated releases, and then I read it and it was one of my all-time favourites. Still is right up there. It's a fantastic young adult contemporary. It sort of borders on the new adult, but it's not quite. It's more YA. But in Pushing Limits, Beth is Noah and Isaiah's friend, and she comes across as a real bitchy character, and you find it very hard to like her in Pushing the Limits. So this is her book, and you get to see that bitchiness, where it comes from. It's more of a defense mechanism. She's not just being a bitch just to be a bitch. You see that she's not really like that. She just projects that. And I was a little bit hesitant with Dare You To because I love the character of Isaiah, and he loves Beth, but she doesn't feel that back to him. So I was really worried with this book that I wouldn't be able to root for the romance because I really like Isaiah, but actually I loved Ryan. He was a great character. He's a jock character, but he unashamedly loves baseball. It's all he's really wanted to do. But at the same time, his English teacher explained to him that he could actually be a writer. His piece in class, she entered it in a competition and it finaled, and so now, where he originally thought he was just going to go play pro ball, he has this choice opened up for him. And whereas Beth's family life is really, really terrible, her mum is an alcoholic and her father is long gone, and her mum's in an abusive relationship, and the guy likes to beat up Beth. Ryan's family life looks perfect, but actually it's not. When his brother came out as gay, his family disowned him. His parents are arguing, but they project a perfect image onto the town, so everyone thinks they're perfect, but actually they're not. So Ryan is struggling with his family life, and when they meet, his friends dare him to, get her number and then date her. So she starts off as just a dare, but it becomes much more than that, and it's so sweet and cute. But also Katie McGarry really does tackle a range of issues in her books, and I really admire her for that. She tackles them really, really well. I love that she writes in alternating chapters. One chapter will be in Beth, the next it's in Ryan's, and I love that in my books. And the way Katie McGarry does it is makes her one of the best at it. I love the different points of view. So if you loved Pushing the Limits, or you haven't checked out Pushing the Limits, I highly recommend you check out Pushing the Limits. And if you loved Pushing the Limits, you need obviously to check out Dare You To, because it is amazing. I give it 5 out of 5 stars. I would say that I think Pushing the Limits has the edge on Day 2. I still, over the two, think it's the better book. I wasn't 100% like happy how things wrapped up in this one. I felt that a lot was still not a lot, but I still had questions regarding Ryan's family in particular. I just felt I wasn't wholly satisfied, but it was still a 5 out of 5 star read. Highly recommend this one, and I'll see you guys soon, and happy reading.